Shalom, welcome back. This is part 2 of the lesson. So yeah, um, after we're delivered from thermonuclear destruction, which the Lord is promising upon a remnant of His people, then we're going to the gates of Israel, Yasharallah, where we're going to establish the world based off righteousness. We're going to send out the laws and the commandments, and the world are going to follow them. So we're not supposed to be worshiping other gods, the gods of this world. We're not supposed to be into these religions, because they're all man-made. These philosophies, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Catholicism, Buddhism. What else do you have? Hinduism. Matrixism. That's the ways of the world. Us being Israelites, so-called Native American, Negro, and Latino, we're not supposed to serve these gods or in these houses of worship that they have set up for us out here. That's all done to betray and keep us in the darkness. So yeah, the Pope is has the masses in darkness. So, with that, we're not supposed to eat abominable foods because, if you don't repent from eating pork, you're not going to make it to the last day. If you don't repent from eating abominable foods, you're not going to make it to the last day. In fact, you got all the dietary laws in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, and I can't go over this enough because people are so caught up in their filthy ways that are given to them by our oppressors. So yeah, Deuteronomy chapter 14. We're supposed to, you can read that. You should read that, because we're only supposed to eat clean animals of the field, clean beasts, clean fowls, like fowls of the air. I'll just tell you straight up, duck, chicken, and turkey are the only fowls of the air that you could eat. The fowls or the beast of the earth. Let me see. There's plenty of them. Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 4. These are the beasts which ye shall eat: the ox, the sheep, the goat, the hart, the roebuck, and the fallow deer, the wild goat, and the pygarg, and the wild ox, and the chamois. So let me just sum that up in modern terms. The cow. Salakia, hold on. The cow, anything that comes from a cow, a sheep, a goat, a deer, a wild deer, a buck, a ram, and you got your animals in between, like the pygarg and the chamois. These are clean animals, two claws, a split crack in between the two claws, and they have one digestive tract. They're not foul. They have one immune system, and their digestive tract doesn't go all the way throughout their body like the swine. Like it says in Deuteronomy 14 and 8, and the swine, because it divided the hoof, yet cheweth the cud, it is unclean to you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass. So, those things are meant to be garbage disposals. They're not meant to eat. You could pet them while they're alive, but once they're dead, you can't touch them or eat them. They're unclean to you. And the Lord is going to have a lot of people be consumed for trying to sanctify themselves by these false pastors telling them it's okay to eat that kind of stuff. So yeah, they will not make it to the last day and reestablish our world based off righteousness. So yeah, you need to repent from eating all abominable foods. You can't eat cat, you can't eat dog, you can't eat alligator, you can't eat octopus, oysters, snail, squid, crab, lobster, shrimp, catfish. Come on, the list goes on. 14 and 9. These ye shall eat of all that are in the waters, all that have fins and scales, and whatsoever hath not fins and scales ye may not eat. It is unclean to you. So yeah, no bottom feeders. You can eat stuff that goes up for air that have fins and scales. Those are the clean ones, like fish, tuna, trout, salmon, tilapia. The list goes on. But the Lord has this set up for a reason. Those bottom feeders are the Lord's water filtration system. So there's another reason why our oceans are all messed up, because they pull that stuff from the bottom of the ocean. And the Lord ain't gonna have that. I mean, the Lord is gold, yes, but um, He's gonna have things set up the way He wants them set up. So the wicked, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and the heathen barbaric nations who put us into slavery and captivity, like these Chinese, these Japanese, these Eastern Indians, and so on. Well, these Middle Easterners, they've had their fun. We are the ones that are scattered throughout parts of Asia, Africa, Europe, the Middle East, and we are doing the dirty work, the heavy lifting, and getting paid the less. So, um, our our warfare is almost accomplished. However, 2/3 of our people are too far gone, so they're gonna have to come back in the next generation through the seed of the righteous, the 1/3 that the Lord saves and delivers from affliction, calamity, and tribulation. So yeah, start getting down with these commandments, these laws, these statutes to the best of your ability, and you're definitely gonna need faith. You can follow all the laws you want, but without faith, it's not gonna work out. So you gotta believe, and you gotta, continue to believe and pray. Stay prayed up. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And you also have to stop eating abominable foods, and you have to stop worshiping the gods of this world and repent sincerely to the gods of the Bible, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai.